Prime Minister Anthony Albanese promises he won't horse trade with the Greens to get his tax changes through Parliament. The cost of living battle is heating up as the Queensland Premier demands action from the Reserve Bank.
A week after taking the knife to the Stage 3 tax cuts,
we're all in.
The Prime Minister celebrates a Medicare milestone on the New South Wales Central Coast.
That's fantastic.
Further north, the Queensland Premier wants cuts of a different kind from the Reserve Bank.
Now that inflation has turned a corner, they should act just as quickly to cut rates as they did to increase rates.
It's a view that might be popular with mortgage holders ahead of the state election, but it's one the Prime Minister won't repeat.
Well, the Reserve Bank of Australia are an independent body and the government doesn't direct them on what to do.
Well, it's an independent body, but that doesn't mean I can't have an opinion on its decisions. And my job is to be on the side of Queenslanders.
Rate relief could be on the way from the middle of this year. Inflation has fallen faster than expected, down to a 2-year low. But one economist warns the RBA may hold off until after Labor's tax cuts begin in July.
But they may now decide, well, we better wait a little bit longer just to see what the impact from those tax cut adjustments has been.
We looked at that carefully. I mean, we weren't going to make a decision that made the inflation challenge worse.
The broken tax promise has opened a Pandora's box of questions about other potential changes.
I can tell you we've done no work, we have no plans on negative gearing.
A cute form of words which, if you have a look at it, it's not a straight answer.
Negotiations already underway to get the tax changes through the Senate ahead of Parliament's return here next week. Labor in talks with the crossbench as the Greens add to their laundry list of demands. Adam Bandt wants a boost to job seeker payments. That's on top of his call to increase the income tax-free threshold and add dental to Medicare.
But what we won't be doing is trading across different issues. We're focused on this. This stands on its merits.
But more support for those on welfare is not off the table.
Is that something you'd be considering in the May budget?
Jim and I have said every budget we look at what we can do to ease cost of living pressures across the board. So I think we've shown that we are prepared to look, and we have looked at how we can make sure that people who are doing it tough are supported.
Trudy McIntosh, Sky News, Canberra.